Gallery owner James Lally has been buying and selling Chinese art for 45 years. At this year's Asia Week New York, his exhibit is titled Elegantly Made, Art for the Chinese Literati. It contains 30 objects from several dynasties. The most expensive piece is this 18th century boxwood carving of a Buddha sitting on a lion associated with the imperial palace.
It has a poem by the Emperor Qianlong on the base, praising the artwork and referring to his devotion to Buddhism. And its rarity and beauty and special art historical importance combined that make it the most interesting, most valuable of all.
Its asking price, $1.2 million. For more than 10 years, Asia Week New York has been a must-attend event for Asian art lovers around the world. Over a span of 10 days, there are countless exhibits, auctions, and special events. But this year's gathering has been disrupted by the novel coronavirus. Christie's and other auction houses in New York recently announced that in light of the coronavirus, they would be postponing their spring Asian art sales from March to June in a bid to create the best possible sales environment for their clients. Catherine Mann, who represents Asia Week New York, says she understands the auction house's decision.
Particularly the Chinese-themed auctions depend largely on Chinese buyers from China, and they couldn't get here.
Travel restrictions and countless flight cancellations have made it exceedingly difficult for international buyers, the Chinese in particular, to get to New York. Martin says 2 other art galleries have postponed their exhibitions until June. Her show featuring Japanese woodblock prints is carrying on. It features rare works from 1780 to 1800, considered the golden age of ukiyo-e, a special type of Japanese woodblock printing featuring scenes from the entertainment quarters of Japan's biggest cities. Martin says her clients are mainly museums or collectors based in Europe and the U.S., so the coronavirus isn't having much of a negative impact on her business.
I also know of several people who are excited that now they can come because their international plans, whatever they were canceled.
Lally relies more on Chinese buyers than Martin, but he is also carrying on.
It's not a positive development that the Chinese are not coming, but we've already had contact by email, by internet. A lot of the people who are buying at this level are interested and educated and know what they're looking at. It's not ideal, but we're still doing business.
Nevertheless, Lally says he will likely bring his exhibit back in June when the auction houses hold their postponed sales. Karina, CGTN, New York.